Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are getting to the next in the series of Jennie videos. So I've got two up already from her album Ruby. We have ExtraL or ExtraL. I'm not really sure how we're pronouncing this one, but this is Jennie featuring Doechii. She's an American rapper. If you're not familiar with her, I'm not too familiar with her, but I do know apparently she won the Grammy for Best New Rap Artist or something like that. So shout out to her. But after this, we'll have three more Jennie videos. And then I am going to start getting into some of the requests from Patreon. So yeah, that's a brief look at what's coming up. But for now, let's go check out, I'm just going to call it ExtraL. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced or not, but it's going to be how we pronounce it until I find out something different. Alright, so this is a For the Girls anthem already.
Yeah. All of my girls looking good and they got their own money. Pop your shit. This and my girls from the spot, so they got their own funding. Knock your shit. Run through your city, that motorcade. Soon as I enter, they close the gate. Presidential through your residential, bitch, is nothing. Sit back your rules
nice flow.
and move them right. Walk in a room and I set the fire. Get a pay, it'll last you long. Whole team, they gassing on us. You sit too far, I don't want charge, so even ask me who's in charge.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Yeah, okay. That trap beat. Guessing Doechii's coming. Yep. There.
Give me cheat, give me purr, give me meow, give me her, give me funds, give me rights, give me fight, give me nerve, give me cunt, let me serve. Let me out, let me in. Lock the doors down, got the keys to the Benz. In the boardroom, looking bored, cause I'm not here for pleasing the men. Not here to reason with them. Misbehave, mispush my pen. I can't tame my passion for him. Can't keep up what happened to them. He lapping them in. Top of the food chain, boss in a new chain, this and a new thing, no sir. Money on stupid, hopped in a new whip. You still on my old work. This might hurt. I sweat hard, wet t-shirt, extra large, ain't scared of the dirt. Hit that jackpot, now I'm riding round.
There are some really cool parts to this, and there's some like really like weird parts to this. I'll tell you why I like this on the next playthrough. This whole thing is like sensory overload right now. Okay. Oh wow, there's still like a minute to go. Lyrical Lemonade. That's who produced this. Interesting. Okay. I did see the logo at the beginning that said Jennie on the side of like a lemonade carton. And it said lemonade on there, but I couldn't tell what the top part said. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we go back. Is there really nothing else? Just credits? I know damn well it did not take that many people to make this small video. Oh, apparently that said lyrical on the in Hango. Okay, interesting. There were some parts that I just absolutely loved, like that drop. Oh, that was nice. Stylistically, I don't like the little mouth, the tooth gem or whatever Jennie's wearing. I didn't like it when Lisa wore it. I don't really like it when pretty much anybody wears it because it looks stupid. But you know, let's put aesthetics aside. Music and video. I said I would mention it when we go through the second time, but I'll just mention it now. That part where they're back to back on the bald man's head. Had to make sure they weren't up there. Uh, I like that part because that's how you do a featured artist, right? You have a time for them to shine on their own, which she did. She had her little verse. And then you have a time where they help embellish and accentuate the main artist on the track. And so in this case, Jennie was doing the singing, and Doechii was essentially echoing every line. So she still got her time to shine as well, but she made Jennie sound even better. So I really like how they kind of produced that to make a synergistic collaboration here. Message wise, we're going to go into some of the lyrics, but it's clearly a girl's anthem. Like, girls are running it. That's really all you need. All right, so this part right here in the yellow says lemonade, but I guess that means lyrical in Hangul. I don't know. I can, for my personal Korean level, I can take the Hangul characters and put them into English letters. I cannot then tell you what those English letters as a Korean word mean unless they sound like English. Like this is lemonade. But this, nope, can't do it. All right, anyway, let's get going. All right, yeah, that tooth gem, stupid. All right, so we've got this powerful, it's silent, but we have like this clap track, except instead of the clap, there's a unique twist on it. It's like high heels on the silent, or the stone floor. I don't know why I said silent. But, so they're taking that almost anthemic beginning opening sound and feminizing it even more.
All of my girls looking good and they got their own money. Pop your shit.
So all my girls looking good, they got their own money. This is for the girls with no sponsors. They got their own funding. In other words, strong, independent woman. We don't need a man taking care of us. We don't need anybody's money. We got our own. Pretty self-explanatory. Pop your shit. She's talking about like throwing it back, but she's also talking about like flexing your cash, popping your bands, whatever you want to call that, showing how much money you got. Show them that you don't need them. Them being us as men, or sponsors, but generally men.
Some of my girls from the sponsor, they got their own funding. Knock your shit, run through your city, that motorcade. Soon as I enter, they close the gate. Presidential through your residential, bitch, it's not.
Okay, so this presidential through your residential, just talking about I'm on a whole nother level. And when I enter, they close the gate because, you know, if you're going through a gated community, it opens for someone who's supposed to be there, and then it closes behind them when they come in. She's essentially saying like this, whatever this is, wherever I'm at, the gate opens for me. I'm the most important person there, and it shuts behind me because wherever I am, that's my community, that's my territory.
Nothing. Said fuck your rules as I move them right.
Fuck your rules.
Walk in a room and I set the fire. Get a pay, it'll last you long. Whole team, they gassing on us. You sit too far, I don't charge, so even I.
Okay, this might be the best line in the entire song, though. You sit too far down on them charts to what's the next part? To even ask me who's in charge. So, like, if somebody, she's essentially flexing her own accolades and her own skills. And she's like, you know what? All you haters who keep asking like, who even are you, or what is this, whatever, like, where are you charting? Like, you're so far down on the Spotify and the Billboard list, and all those other charts. I don't even register your presence, so who are you to ask me? Love the swag thus far. All right, so, and that right here, this one word encapsulates that entire section. You know, riding around foreign cars. Um, Obviously, foreign cars is a symbol of wealth, but it also depends on where you're from. Because, you know, if you're from Germany, for example, you know, obviously she's not, but if you were, a foreign car like an American Ford does not symbolize luxury or wealth. So, you know, context is also important there. But in general, if you're talking about foreign cars, you're talking about luxury automobiles. And, of course, top down, staring at the stars, like being free, doing whatever the hell we want. Ah, okay. That's what we're looking at for the title. Extra large. It's not extra L. Okay.
Foreign cars, top down, staring at the stars. Attitude, soda stars. Big moves, only.
This is such a weird see. Like, we saw her in this area before, but what was the point of, like, CGIing her neck and her limbs out? I don't understand. I don't know that I have to understand, but I would like to, but I don't. Alright. Also, okay, this was not a great frame to freeze on, but what I was gonna say is I like how the dancers here are prepping for Doechii to come out. But this was a terrifying shot to freeze on.
Give me cheat, give me purr, give me meow, give me her, give me funds, give me rights, give me fight, give me nerve, give me cunt, let me.
Okay, so all of this is just talking about, like, gimme women. All right, like every single one of those things was essentially gimme women. Not from the standpoint of like that's what she wants, but as in like, remember, we're talking about do the ladies run this? Or I forget the name of the song, but there's a song that literally has like who run the world, girls. We run this mother. It might have just been called Girls, but I don't remember. But anyway, and then this line here about gimme cunt, let me serve. We hear all the time about someone serving cunt. It's just, you can't go anywhere on the internet without hearing it at this point. Like, even when it comes to hairstyles, people will be like, oh, that's a cunty bob. Like, it's everywhere. So if you haven't heard it, you're welcome. I'm sorry you had to hear it from me first. But if you have heard it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's basically just, you know, serving or giving a special swagger type of energy that's usually reserved, obviously, for females who are super, like, on their shit, basically. I don't know how to really explain that much better. Somebody in the comments probably can, but yeah, anyway.
Let me out, let me in. Lock the doors down, got the keys to the Benz.
Okay, I don't like that line. And the only reason I don't like the got the keys to the Benz line is because not only is it the exact words, but it's the exact sound and the exact flow that Nicki Minaj used in a song way back. Now, if this is her call out, kind of like a, hey, shout out to Nicki Minaj, then okay, I'll give this one to you. But if this is something she's thrown in the verse, basically making it hers, I don't know about that one, Chief. So far, everything else has been on point from her, her being Doechii. But this line in particular, I was like, I don't know. So if you guys know, like, if she has done any sort of like press about this and maybe she mentioned that line or anything, let me know.
To the Benz in the boardroom, looking bored because I'm not here for pleasing the men, not here to reason with them. Misbehave.
Yeah, I'm not here to reason with men. Like, in other words, she doesn't give a fuck what men say. This is all about women empowerment.
Mispush my pen, I can't tame my passion for him. Can't keep up what happened to them. We lapping them in. Top of the food chain, boss in a new chain, this and a new thing, no sir. Money on stupid, hopped in a new whip. You still on my old work.
You still on my old work, so like you're still talking about my last stuff, but I'm already making new moves. We're already moving forward. This is an interesting necklace Jennie has on too. I feel like I recognize it from somewhere, but I can't place it. But with this tooth gem thing that she's got, she's trying way too hard. Like she keeps trying to accentuate it in almost every scene by rubbing her tongue over it and stuff. It's not a good look. And then we got this random bald dude back here. Now I get that Doechii is, you know, I don't care about men or their opinions or anything like that, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird to include a man here, but symbolically, you see him just kind of acting like when is this gonna end? I have no power here. You see he's slouched down, you know, essentially submitting to their power and their dominance, which is the entire point. Then we're gonna see them dancing on this bald man's head later, and it's like an acid trip.
This might hurt, I sweat hard, wet t-shirt, extra large, ain't scared of the dirt. Hit that jackpot, now I'm riding round. Foreign cars, top down.
So Jennie's doing the main, like the lead vocal, and Doechii's echoing every line. Better work, bitch. I love the little purrs that they do. All right. That was a cool song overall. This is one of those songs that a lot of times here on the channel I will talk about how a video adds to the song and makes it so much better. I don't think that about this song. It's not that this video is bad at all, and it's not that it makes it worse, because it doesn't. It just doesn't add anything to this song, in my opinion. The song stands alone great on its own. And honestly, she already has 5 other videos for this album. She didn't really need this one. But, again, not a bad video at all. Great production value. And really cool stuff going on. It just doesn't do anything for the message, in my opinion. Alright guys, that was Extra Large from Jennie featuring Doechii. Let me know what you guys thought. Curious if you guys agree or disagree as to whether the video does anything more for you for this song, or if you could listen to this song in your car or, you know, your house or whatever and think, yeah, with or without the video, it's still an amazing song, or maybe you didn't like the song at all. I don't know. Like I said, for my part, I enjoyed the song. Video was, I could take it or leave it. But shout out to patrons, they'll be right up here. Thank you guys for all your support. Appreciate you guys. If you're not familiar, link to the Patreon is down in the description below. You can check that out. There's stuff over there that we can't put here on YouTube. And, excuse me, subscribers over there get prioritized guaranteed requests sent to the top of the queue every month. Link to the queue is down below. We will be shutting that down here towards the end of the month on the anniversary of the channel. That's not anything, about you guys. That's about me wanting to eventually try to actually get through what's on there, because I'm over a year behind and I haven't found any time to do those requests except for the sponsored ones. Sponsored requests through Patreon go straight to the top of the list, as do requests through PayPal, which there is a link down there as well. If you want to move a request to the top of the list, but you don't want to go through Patreon, that's what that's for. But if you did like this video, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. All that stuff helps the channel. Really appreciate it. But thanks for being here. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.